Today I'm going to show you how you could lose 5 to 15 kilos or 10 to 35 pounds in the next 6 weeks without extreme diets, counting calories, or needing to exercise. Just like Carl here, who lost 9.3 kilos and 10.5 centimeters in just 6 weeks, and he says he hasn't been at that weight for over 7 years. Or Bill lost 15 kilos and 18 centimeters off his belly in 6 weeks. So my name's Andrew Jacks, also known as Six Pack Dad. I'm a health and weight loss coach for busy men, and I've been in the health and fitness industry for over 25 years. I've been in the news here. I've met some stars, Ronnie Coleman, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm a busy dad of 3 kids myself, so I know what it's like. Also on an international judging panel for bodybuilding, and I'm also university qualified, so I have a Bachelor of Applied Science in Nutrition and Health, and also won an Australian bodybuilding title. I have plenty of commitments myself. I work up to 15-hour days at times, and that includes the business that I have here, and managing a team of judges, as well as leading a men's group for my church. Yet I'm still able to maintain a healthy weight while still enjoying the food and drink that I love, such as smoked meats, barbecue, chocolate, and scotch as well. And I've helped over 400 busy professional men lose weight, regain the energy and the confidence without extreme dieting or even having to exercise, using my proven system that I'll show you soon that works with their busy lifestyle, and it's very simple and it's sustainable. That's the main thing. So who is this for? This is for overweight dads that are working a busy corporate job or own a business, and you want to lose your belly at least 10 kilos plus or 20 pounds plus. Now I do also help men, single men, as well as some females too. So if you're interested in what you see, feel free to keep listening. Now, you're not feeling or looking the way that you want. Your health is deteriorating. You're at risk of getting health problems, if not already, and on medication for blood pressure, cholesterol. You might be lacking confidence about how you look around the office, home, social events, or even at the beach, too afraid to take your shirt off. You're feeling lethargic, particularly in the afternoons, low energy levels, struggling to handle everything that's on your plate and to be active with your kids when you get home from work or even on the weekends. And that you've got a lack of time, you don't know where to start, you've got no motivation, and you don't know how to solve this problem. You might have tried intermittent fasting, keto, counting calories, shakes, personal trainer, a gym membership, Weight Watchers, or even some of those weight loss drugs out there. And you might have lost weight, but over the long term, you've put the weight back on and failed. So it hasn't worked for you. So this is how I could potentially help. I have what I call the Ditch the Dad Fat program. It helps busy overweight dads that are working a corporate job or a business owner that have little spare time to get to their healthy weight and stay there. And it's backed by scientific nutritional principles that I've learned from university and applied for over 25 years in my life, as well as with helping others. It's designed specifically to integrate with your busy work and your social lifestyle with simplicity and sustainability in mind. And it gets results without you having to exercise. If you want to exercise or if you enjoy exercise, that's fine. You'll just get better results. So let's go through the steps in this program. The first one is the habit sustainability formula. Now this involves 7 steps. The first one is preparing your mindset. It all starts from up here. We need to make sure the mind's right and your identity as well that you're coming from. Then we look at meals. We look at teaching you things like what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, and we fully analyze what you're eating and give you feedback on that. And then there's things like unhealthy fats. So looking at what unhealthy fats you might be eating and either eliminating them, reducing them, or switching them over to leaner options. We help you optimize your sleep. There's a correlation between sleep and weight loss. Most people don't know. Then you're snacking, making sure you're having the right snacks and snacking with purpose. And then looking at things like making sure you're having enough water, and as well as managing your alcohol intake, but not cutting it out completely. And then teaching you how to plan and prepare your meals without requiring much time, if that's something that would help. Now, if you don't have all these things optimized and aligned together, you're not going to have a sustainable way to get to your optimal health and weight. If you have a great diet and exercise regime, but your sleep's not in check, then you're not going to be able to maximize your fat loss. So there might be some missing pieces that I will look at if you're interested in having a chat. Now, the step 2 in this program involves having personalized support. It's all good having a plan to follow, but unless you've got someone supporting and guiding along the way, particularly an expert that's experienced in this particular area, your chance of success will reduce So you'll have your own personal success coach. They'll be with you every step of the way. They'll give you the guidance that you need, and then work on unique strategies in your particular circumstance. So you'll have one-on-one access to them as well. Then there's also step 3, which is rigid accountability. We're very big on accountability because we know it gets results. The difference between our program and others is that we do daily check-ins, not weekly check-ins like other programs out there. And so in turn, that gets better results in a shorter space of time. You'll have access to our 6-pack data app where everything's done through that. It's like weekly tracking, weekly reviews, weekly live coaching sessions, and as well as a community of other like-minded dads and business owners and men that are on the same journey as you. Following the habit sustainability formula, you're not going to have to completely overhaul your grocery list or your pantry. You won't have to cook and eat separately from your family. I want you to be the role model in your family and eat the same as them and they eat the same as you, but still enjoy it as well, so it won't be boring and tasteless food. You won't have to do any exercise. It is optional, so if you want to, we can still help you with that. You won't have to starve yourself, give up alcohol, avoid social occasions, or even have to take any supplements. And this method has been tried and tested on myself for over 2 decades, as well as the hundreds of busy men that I've personally worked with. Now, my offer to you is pretty simple. Using my habit sustainability formula, we'll work with you one-on-one to be able to lose 5 to 15 kilos or 10 to 35 pounds in the initial 6-week period. If you need to lose more than that, that's fine. We can still work with you moving forward, and I'll explain what that looks like if you were to book a call with me. Now, this doesn't need you to exercise, to count calories, to go on extreme diets or give up alcohol, because I know many people have tried that before. They've gotten results, but then they put the weight back on, and it's a vicious cycle of yo-yo dieting. And I'm sick of seeing that, and I want that to stop. So I have a very sustainable approach, which means it's not rapid, but it's moderate. So let's go through some examples of men that have gone through my program and the results they've gotten. This is Mark Wright. He was the winner of The Apprentice UK, the TV show, in 2014. He's an entrepreneur and business owner, a 34-year-old father, and so he's super busy running a business. He lost 12 kilos in 6 weeks. Now, when he first came to me, he was making poor food and drink choices, had high blood pressure and cholesterol. He was skipping breakfast. He took medication for indigestion and gout, was unable to exercise because he had back surgery. And so within the 6 weeks, he lost the 12 kilos and 15 centimeters off his belly. Not only that, because it's not just about the weight, he got back to a healthy blood pressure, reduced his risk of heart disease. His gout and indigestion had gone, so he could get off that medication, and now has the knowledge to keep achieving his desired weight for life. And these are the before and after photos for proof, and a comment there that he made. All right, let's have a look at Andrew McGregor. Andrew McGregor is a corporate director and father of 2. He was struggling with his weight. He wasn't happy with the way he looked, had high blood pressure, poor health, couldn't sleep properly because his shoulder was hurting, had pain there, and ended up losing 10.3 kilos and 5 inches within 6 weeks. He's able to get back to his healthy blood pressure and could stop taking his medication. His heart health was better, as you can see here. He went and saw his doctor, his cardiologist, and said his heart is 10x better than it was before the program. And also that shoulder pain went away and he was able to sleep properly, which had an on-flow effect with his energy levels and his weight loss. And now he's proud of how he looks, and he can be a better role model for his children. I actually saw a photo recently he sent me of him on the beach enjoying him with his shirt off and almost had a 6-pack, which was great to see. Now, if you like what you see and you want to know if this could work for you, I want you to tap the button below. There's either a button there, call button, or a link, depending on where you're watching this, and schedule a call with me directly. It's a simple, no pressure chat. That way I can see if I can help you, because I can't help everyone. And what I'll do is I'll review your diet, your habits, and your lifestyle, and see what your goals are, and then determine what it is that you need to achieve those goals and what's stopping you. We'll work out a strategy, and then if it's something I can help you with, I'll show you what that will look like, give you all the information you need to make a decision from there. Okay, but just please keep in mind, I'm only after people that are fully committed and ready to go, ready to transform their lives. If you're just thinking about it or not sure, then this is not for you. Okay? Because I can only take on a limited number of people. We give a high level of attention, support, and accountability to ensure you succeed, because that's what you need as a busy man. There's no obligation on the call, so if you're still unsure but you are committed, book that call. I'll have a chat and I'll walk you through everything completely. I do have a results guarantee, so I don't take on anyone because the risk is on me. So click below now on whatever you see, a link or a button. You'll get access to my calendar and then find a time, answer a few questions to qualify, and then submit that through. You'll get a Zoom link and also a calendar invite, and then we'll see you on that Zoom call, okay? Now, you have two options if you're still unsure. Option one, you can try to do this on your own and hope that you can get to your healthy weight. But what I can see there, because I've had people try on their own for 6 months to 2 years, and they end up coming back to me saying, no, I couldn't do it on my own, because they lose motivation, they don't see enough results, they face challenges and they don't know how to deal with it, and they end up wasting time having unanswered questions and trying to research on YouTube and Google, and there's conflicting information and it's just a headache. Or you can go for option two, invest in yourself, your health and your family, and have an expert that will guide you every step of the way, tell you exactly what to do to get results, and everyone has a unique situation which we can help with. Hold you to account to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to and actually follow a plan. Answer any question that you've got to save you time so you don't get stuck in a rut. Help you overcome any challenges that you're going to face along the journey, and then give you access to a community of like-minded professional dads that are on the same journey as you, and that way you're not alone. And this will help you from giving up, okay? So if that's you, if you want to go for option two, tap the button below, book a call with me, and let's chat soon. Bye.
Andrew.
Thanks, Andrew.
Best money I've ever spent.
And so I highly recommend.
Definitely proves that it is very successful.
Trust me, it's the best decision you'll make.
I can thoroughly recommend Andrew's program to you.
I travel every week for work. So I think in terms of just getting a routine was really difficult. Obviously having 2 young children, laziness, tiredness.
I think the issue with me is not having enough time to exercise and so forth. So I'm very task oriented.
You know, I've tried different things and different diet things and eating things, and I think it's because my eating habits are not right, and they're just not helping me get there.
For my past experiences, it would be like all in one go type thing, and it's never ever worked.
Oh, I mean, I was very overweight, and I was puffing a lot. You know, even going upstairs, you're puffing and just don't feel great.
Always failed. Tried different workouts, tried different diets.
Andrew was recommended by a good friend, and I haven't looked back. He has helped me set up really good habits, and with the work that I've done with Andrew, I'm very happy.
His Ditch the Dad Fat program is a simple step-by-step process that re-educates you on how to change your eating and your lifestyle to maintain a healthy weight and a healthy body and a healthy life forever. I've seen unbelievable results. I've already lost over 12 kilos in the first 6 weeks. I've already achieved my goal weight only after 6 weeks, but I now feel confident that I'm able to achieve any weight that I feel desirable because of the education I've received through the program.
As I've gone through this program and started to realign what I want, for myself, that's meant I've made decisions around alcohol, around events, which has definitely benefited me as well.
Andrew's program was terrific. We had a daily check-in, provide encouraging feedback on a daily basis.
That Andrew runs is pretty amazing, to be honest. It's really helped me, and I'm quite losing those last 5 kilos is a really hard thing to do.
And your program gave me a lot of structure in terms of what to eat, how much to eat. Your one-on-one feedback during the first week was just excellent.
The biggest thing for me was just to change some of my habits and learn. I always love to learn about new strategies, new techniques about how to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
I noticed the difference is instant, and the results are instant too. So from that point of view, it's just is the best thing I've ever done, best money I've ever spent.
It helped me for sure realize that I can still eat the things that I want to eat.
I highly recommend you contact Andrew. Your health is absolutely worth working for, and with the help of Andrew, you can achieve happy, healthy life.
Because the benefits for me have just been absolutely massive.
So I can thoroughly recommend Andrew's program to you. It's very personable, useful information, very encouraging.
The accountability, the structure, it makes you feel good, not just physically, mentally, emotionally.
And so I highly recommend Coach Andrew's program to anybody who's considering doing it.
A bit disciplined. It's not as difficult as you might think, and it flows really well. The whole program flows well.
For me, it was so obvious, but it's been what I've been missing the whole time. So thank you, Andrew. Thank you to the Ditch the Dad Fat program. And I wish anyone who's looking to change their life to try this program.
So it is a very, very good program that I highly recommend to anybody that's wanting to drop a few pounds. Got his shirt. To anybody who hasn't got one yet, I recommend it. They're fire. I love it.